God says, I want to talk to you for 2 hours right now because your pending miracle has been approved. If you listen to me now before tonight, you will receive a great miracle. Listen closely. Do not look away. Do not scroll. This is not a coincidence. This moment, right here, is heaven's interruption. You've been waiting. You've been holding back tears in silence. You've been asking, when will it happen for me? And today, God says, your miracle has been approved. If you stop reading now, you might miss the very thing that your soul has been crying out for. This is the hour where things begin to turn. Everything you've been praying for, breaking for, hoping for, it's already in motion. You just need to stay here with me. You cannot afford to miss what God is saying now. If you're ready to receive this word deep into your spirit, comment, Amen now. This is your confirmation. When God says, I want to talk to you for 2 hours, He isn't inviting you to something casual. He's calling you into a divine appointment. This is not just a message, not just words. This is heaven's response to your waiting. Every unanswered prayer, every tear on your pillow, every time you held on when it would have been easier to let go, He saw it. And now He's saying, let's talk. I have something for you. The miracle you thought was delayed, the breakthrough that seemed forgotten, the promise that felt too far to reach, God says, I've already approved it. It's already in motion. But you need to hear me before tonight. Because something is coming. Something that will shift your life completely. And if you miss this moment of divine instruction, you may miss the door that I am opening in front of you. This is how serious it is. I've watched you walk through fire and pretend it didn't burn. I've seen you carry more than you were meant to. I've watched people misunderstand your heart and walk away when you needed them most. And yet you stayed faithful. You didn't quit. Even when your faith was running low, you still whispered prayers in the dark. That's why this miracle is coming. Because I'm not just blessing your strength, I'm healing what broke you in the process. Like I did for Hannah when she cried out for a child. Like I did for Joseph when he was thrown into a pit. Like I did for David when he was running from Saul, I will do for you, because you are mine. And I do not forget my children. You are not overlooked. You are not behind. You are exactly where I can reach you. Now comment 1111 if you believe this is your divine timing. Let me tell you why tonight matters. Because before the sun rises again, something will shift in the spirit. You will feel it. You will see it. It might come in the form of a phone call, an email, a conversation, a dream, a peace you haven't felt in years. But it will come. And those who listened, those who remained, those who didn't scroll past my voice, they will receive what I've prepared. I don't need to ask permission from people to bless you. I don't need your circumstances to look ready. I only need your heart to stay open. Because when I say a miracle has been approved, no devil in hell, no rejection, no delay, no betrayal can stop it. Not even your own fear. I am the God of sudden turnarounds. I spoke, and the universe was formed. I breathed, and man came to life. I touched the water, and it parted. I whispered to the storm, and it stilled. And today, I'm whispering to your storm, peace, be still. The chaos that's been swirling inside of you, the anxiety that's been stealing your sleep, it ends now. I've declared peace over your mind. You may feel weak, but my power is made perfect in weakness. You may feel overlooked, but I have chosen you. You may feel like nothing is happening, but the roots grow deep before the tree rises high. Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not already forming. I work in the silence. I heal in the stillness. I rebuild in the shadows. And I'm telling you now, what was pending is now released. What was held up is being loosed. The blessing is coming, the answer is coming, the clarity is coming, the restoration is coming. The relationship you've been praying about, the door you've been knocking on, the freedom you've been longing for, it's all coming, and it starts tonight. But don't miss the instructions. You cannot walk into what I've prepared if your heart is still clinging to what broke you. Let go. Let go of the bitterness. Let go of the fear. Let go of what they said about you. They were not your final word. I am. The enemy tried to break you. He tried to wear you down, but what he didn't know is that every time he attacked, I was storing up double for your trouble. I was building strength in your spirit. You are stronger now, wiser now, closer to me than you've ever been. And because of that, the miracle is not just coming, it's here. If you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. If you've been asking for a word, this is it. If you've been praying for confirmation, this is it. And if you feel your heart stirring right now, don't ignore it. That's my spirit confirming it within you. Listen to me carefully. You have not missed your moment. You have not messed it up too badly. You are not too late. I'm still writing your story, and this chapter is called The Miracle I Didn't See Coming. It will not make sense. It will not follow logic. It will look impossible. And that's exactly how you'll know it was me. You are surrounded, not by fear, but by my angels. You are covered, not by worry, but by my favor. You are chosen, not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. I am your protector, your provider, your peace, and I will not let you fall. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Now, if you're still with me, if this word is piercing your heart, take 1 second to like this video. Not for vanity, not for numbers, but because someone else needs to hear this too. I have so much more to tell you. Stay with me. The next few words may carry the very instruction that unlocks what you've been praying for. This is not just a promise, it's a fulfillment. This is not just hope, it's arrival. This is divine alignment. I have chosen this very hour to speak directly to you because your miracle has already been dispatched. But I need you to keep your heart open long enough to receive it. You are walking into a moment that will shift the direction of your life. And all I need from you is this: stay close, stay listening, and trust what I'm doing, even if you don't see it yet. You've been waiting so long that part of you wonders if the promise was just your imagination. But I tell you the truth, nothing I've spoken over your life will return to me empty. I do not speak idle words. I do not make empty promises. When I said I would bless you, I meant it. When I said I would restore what was lost, I meant it. When I said I would go before you and make the crooked paths straight, I meant it. I have not changed my mind about you, and I have not forgotten the timeline I set before the foundations of the earth. It's still on schedule even if you feel late. Comment 222 if you trust this in your spirit right now. Look at how far you've come. You don't even realize the strength you carry. You have survived things that tried to bury you. There were moments you almost gave up, but something always pulled you back from the edge. That wasn't just your will, that was my hand holding you steady. When you thought you were alone, I was standing beside you. When the tears fell in silence, I was collecting them. When your heart broke, I felt every crack, and now I'm about to rebuild it all. You've questioned me in the quiet. You've asked, God, where are you? And though you didn't always feel me, I was there fighting battles in the unseen. Delays were not denials, they were divine protections. Closed doors were not rejections, they were redirections. Every detour, every heartbreak, every moment of confusion was part of the shaping. I was preparing you for a blessing bigger than what you asked for. I had to stretch your faith before I poured the promise. You don't build strong foundations in shallow ground. I had to go deep. There are people who walked away from you because they couldn't go where I'm taking you. There are situations that fell apart because I'm about to put something better together. You lost some things, yes, but you gained something eternal. You gained a deeper dependence on me. You learned to recognize my voice. You learned to pray when everything felt silent. And that kind of faith, that's the kind I bless. You haven't even seen the half of what I have planned. Your past will not define you. Your mistakes will not disqualify you. Your weariness will not discredit you. I specialize in using broken vessels to carry my glory. I anointed David while he was still in the field. I called Moses even with a stutter. I raised Lazarus from the grave. What makes you think your flaws are too great for me? I am not limited by your resources, your resume, or your record. I look at your heart. I see the fight inside you. I see the way you choose faith, even when fear surrounds you. And because of that, the miracle has been set in motion. Not just a small breakthrough, a shift, a complete turning of the tide. Things that have been stuck will begin to move. People who have overlooked you will see what I placed inside you. Opportunities will show up where there were only closed doors. But listen, this isn't just about what I'm giving you. It's about what I'm doing in you. I'm refining your character. I'm growing your wisdom. I'm giving you discernment to know what to say yes to and what to walk away from. Because you're not just about to receive a miracle, you're about to carry it well. You won't drop it this time. You won't sabotage it with self-doubt. You won't run from it because you feel unworthy. You'll be ready, and you'll know it was me. This is why I need your heart tuned to me right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, before tonight. Because I'm going to begin releasing clarity. I'm going to begin confirming things in ways that make it impossible for you to ignore. The peace you've been longing for, it's coming. The answer you've been praying for, it's coming. But it will require something from you. Let go of what's in your hands so I can fill them with what's mine. Stop trying to control everything. I never asked you to carry it all. You were never meant to be your own provider. I am Jehovah Jireh. I provide. I see the end from the beginning, and I promise you nothing is too far gone for me to resurrect. Not your dream, not your health, not your family, not your mind, not your finances. I am the God of resurrection, and I am breathing life back into what you thought was over. You thought it was too late. But I'm never late. I'm right on time. Your miracle has been approved, and it's already on the way. But it's going to require your obedience, not perfection, obedience. Keep walking, keep praying, keep praising, even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. That's when the breakthrough is closest. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. And I need you to hear this loud and clear. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible to me. I have marked you for something great. That's why the enemy fought you so hard. That's why the battle felt so long. Because he saw your potential even before you did. But he cannot stop what I've started. Comment 333 to declare your faith right now. This is not the end. It's just the beginning. You are standing on the edge of something new. A fresh season. A divine turn. I am opening doors that no man can shut. I am making rivers in the dry places. I am lifting the weight off your shoulders. You will breathe again. You will laugh again. You will live again. Stay with me. Don't drift. Don't doubt. Don't disconnect. Your heart has carried so much, but I'm carrying you now. I am speaking peace over your storm, healing over your pain, strength over your weakness, provision over your need, and above all I am speaking love, endless, unwavering, perfect love. You are still here because your spirit is catching what I'm saying, and I want you to know, truly know, that I see every piece of your life, the parts you show, and the ones you hide. And still, I have chosen to bless you. Still, I have approved your miracle. What you thought was the end is actually where I'm beginning. You looked at the broken pieces and thought there was no way I could use that. But what you don't know is, I specialize in rebuilding what man thinks is ruined. I take what the world throws away and I breathe purpose into it. That's what I'm doing with your life. That's why I'm still speaking. That's why I'm asking for your attention right now. Because the next part of your life is too important to miss. You may be walking through one of the hardest seasons of your life, but don't confuse pressure with punishment. I'm not punishing you. I'm preparing you. Just like gold is refined by fire, I'm purifying your heart, your vision, your purpose. And when you come out of this, because you will come out, you won't look like what you've been through. You'll carry a strength, a grace, and a testimony that will shake the foundations of doubt around you. Comment 555 if you're ready to walk into that kind of strength. I know how tired you are. You've been showing up for everyone else, carrying burdens quietly, smiling when your heart is aching. You've been faithful in the dark, and now I'm about to reward you in the light. The things you've prayed about in private are about to be answered in public, and it won't be because you forced anything, it will be because you trusted me when you didn't have any visible reason to. That's what moves my heart. Not just your faith when things are good, but your faith when everything around you says it's over. Do you remember how I parted the Red Sea? I did it when there was no visible way forward. Do you remember how I provided manna in the wilderness? I did it when there was no food in sight. Do you remember how I calmed the storm when my disciples were panicking? I did it with a single word. And today, I'm doing the same for you. I'm making a way where there's been no way. I'm providing in the middle of lack. I'm speaking peace into your chaos. And not because you earned it, but because you belong to me. You are not what you've been through. You are not defined by your pain, your past, or your mistakes. You are defined by my love. You are defined by my promise. And my promise over your life is this: you will see goodness again. You will feel joy again. You will rise again. You will be restored. I know people walked away. I know they didn't see your worth. I know you gave your best and were still left empty. But I never walked away. I never changed my mind about you. And what they couldn't see, I always saw. The beauty, the purpose, the value. It's never been lost to me. And now, I'm going to show you what happens when I step in. What I have prepared for you doesn't require approval from anyone else. It doesn't need validation from the ones who overlooked you. It doesn't need explanation. Because when I bless you, no one will be able to deny that it was me. You won't have to prove yourself. You won't have to strive for it. You'll simply walk into it, because it was already written into your story. And let me tell you something else. What's coming will not just be a blessing for you. It will bless everyone connected to you. Your healing will free others. Your breakthrough will open doors for others. Your story will be the light someone else needs to believe again. That's why I've been shaping you so carefully. Because your life is not just about survival anymore, it's about impact. It's about legacy. It's about walking in everything I created you to be. You're not here to just exist. You're here to live in abundance. Not just financially, but in peace, in joy, in purpose, in love. I came so that you might have life and have it more abundantly. That's not just a scripture, that's my heart for you. That's what I'm preparing you for, and that's what you're stepping into right now. Comment 1212 if you believe this is your season of abundance. You will not stay in this valley. You will not stay in this struggle. You will not stay in this confusion. The fog is lifting. The weight is breaking. The night is ending. And when the morning comes, you'll look back and see how I was working all along. You'll see that every delay had a purpose, that every closed door was a mercy, that every moment of silence was filled with my protection. So don't give up now. Don't walk away. Don't let discouragement talk louder than my promise. I am the God who finishes what he starts. I'm not done with you. I'm just getting started. And everything I said, I will do. My word never returns void. If I said I'd heal you, I will. If I said I'd make a way, I will. If I said I'd restore you, I will. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I never took my eyes off you, not for a second. And now, what you couldn't see then is becoming clear. I was shaping your story, even when it felt like silence. I was building something eternal in you, while the world thought nothing was happening. That's the beauty of how I work quietly, faithfully, and always on time. You've wondered, why did it take so long? But what you saw as delay was my protection. What you thought was rejection was me, rerouting you away from harm. I'm not late. I'm never late. I allowed certain things to close so that something greater could open. You didn't miss the moment I was preparing it. And now, it's ready. You're ready. The miracle that was once waiting is now unfolding. I know you've been carrying more than you let others see. The smile you wear doesn't show the weight you've been dragging behind you, but I see it, and I'm lifting it. You weren't meant to walk through life carrying burdens that bend your spirit. That's why I say, come to me all who are weary, and I will give you rest. I mean it, the kind of rest that sinks deeper than sleep, the kind that revives your soul. That's what I'm giving you, because your heart has endured more than most know, and still you stayed soft. That matters to me. Comment 777 if your heart knows this is speaking to you right now. I have not forgotten the promises I whispered over your life. Some of them you gave up on. Some you buried. Some you stopped praying for because it hurt too much to hope. But I didn't forget. I've been nurturing those seeds in silence. And now, they are beginning to bloom. Do you feel it? That stirring deep in your chest, that quiet sense that something is shifting. That's me. I'm awakening the things you thought were done. I'm breathing again on what looked dead. Resurrection isn't just what I did with Lazarus, it's what I'm doing with your life. This miracle that's coming, it's not a small adjustment. It's not a minor upgrade, it's a transformation. You will look back and not recognize the version of you that once cried for what you now walk in. You won't remember the weight the same way, because what I'm about to release in your life will restore everything the enemy tried to steal from you. Every year that felt wasted, every relationship that drained you, every opportunity that slipped away. I'm repaying what was lost, not with equal value, but with abundance. I see the way you felt unworthy, the way you've doubted if you were really chosen. But I need you to know my love for you is not based on performance. You don't have to earn what I've already given. I chose you long before you chose me, and I don't change my mind. Even when you ran, even when you doubted, even when you let go of me, I never let go of you. That's why this miracle is still yours. Because my love is bigger than your fear, and my plans are stronger than your mistakes. The ones who counted you out don't know who they were overlooking. Because you don't carry ordinary favor. You carry the favor of the Most High. The same favor that found Joseph in a prison. The same favor that found Ruth in a foreign land. The same favor that found David tending sheep and called him king. That same favor has rested on you all along. And now, it will be seen. You've been asking me for answers, and I'm giving them not just in words, but in outcomes. You'll see doors open without effort. You'll see the right people drawn to you with ease. You'll step into moments that were designed just for you. That's not luck, that's me. That's the reward of your faith. That's what it looks like when heaven aligns with earth on your behalf. Comment 999 if you believe you are aligned for what's next. Don't be afraid when things begin to change quickly. When the pace of your life starts picking up, when what once felt stuck starts to move, know that it's me. You won't have to chase what I've already ordained for you. The right doors will open. The right people will come. The wrong ones will fall away. And you won't need to force a thing. You'll walk in peace. Even when everything around you shifts. You might not feel ready, but I say you are. You might not see how it will work, but I already worked it out. You don't need to know every step, I just need you to take the next one. Trust me. Trust that I've gone before you. Trust that I've already made a way. Trust that nothing you're about to walk into will overwhelm you, because I'll be there through every part of it. And listen, I'm not just answering one prayer. I'm doing a complete work. I'm healing the hidden wounds. I'm restoring your confidence. I'm reviving your dreams. I'm repairing relationships. I'm positioning you for purpose. Because I don't give halfway blessings. I finish what I start. And what I started in you long ago, what was set in motion even before you were born, is now reaching its appointed time. I know the battles you fought in silence. I know how many times you questioned whether any of it mattered. And here's my answer. Yes, it mattered. Every tear, every prayer, every quiet act of faith. Every time you chose to keep going when you had nothing left. It all mattered. And none of it was wasted. I saw it all. And I'm repaying you now with a harvest that will bring tears of joy to your eyes. This is the kind of miracle that shifts your entire life. The kind that makes you forget the pain of the waiting because of the beauty of the blessing. The kind that turns your private suffering into a public testimony. And it's coming not someday, but soon. Before tonight, your spirit will know that something holy is happening. You'll feel it. You'll know it. Because I'll confirm it in ways you can't deny. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. But I didn't want it to just fall into your hands without preparing you to carry it. Because what I'm giving you isn't just a blessing, it's a responsibility. And I love you too much to let you walk into something that could overwhelm you. So I've been preparing you in the silence, in the waiting, in the battles you didn't understand. What's happening now is not random. This is the appointed moment. The one I've circled on the calendar of your life before you even took your first breath. This is not just another day. It's the moment I've ordained to remind you that I still perform miracles, and I'm doing it in your life right now. That miracle you almost gave up on, it's not just possible anymore, it's approved. And it's moving toward you as you read these words. This is your confirmation, the kind you've been begging me for. You didn't miss it. I didn't forget. I'm not late. I'm right here, and I'm right on time. Comment 1010 if you receive that deep in your spirit. This isn't about hype or emotion. This is holy. This is sacred. You are standing in the middle of something supernatural, even if your surroundings haven't caught up to it yet. I work from the inside out. While you were worrying about outcomes, I was working on your heart. I've been building your strength where no one could see. I've been correcting what others broke. I've been pulling you closer, so when the miracle arrives, it finds you whole, ready, and grounded in me, not shaken by what the world throws, but anchored in my truth. And I know how heavy it's been. I know you've walked through seasons where your faith was your only shelter. You didn't have clarity, didn't have direction, didn't even have the words to pray, but your tears spoke volumes. Your silence was a language I understood. And I was there, not just beside you, but carrying you through it. You were never alone in the storm. You were never abandoned in the fire. Every step you've taken has been under my covering. I know there were moments you looked around and thought, everyone else is moving forward, but I'm still stuck. You questioned if I had forgotten about you. You wondered if you were still on my mind. Hear me clearly. I never left. I never stopped working. What I've planned for you is not something I could rush. You're not behind schedule. You're right on time for what I'm about to do. This miracle isn't just an answer, it's a sign. A sign that I'm not done writing your story. A sign that the pain you endured had a purpose. A sign that the waiting wasn't wasted. I'm going to bless you in such a way that even those who doubted will have to say, that had to be God. Because what's coming will be undeniable. It won't be subtle. It won't be small. It will be a testimony that draws others to me through your life. You don't need to compete. You don't need to compare. What I have for you has your name on it. And no one can take what I've written into your life. You were chosen not based on what you could do for me, but simply because I love you. That's it. No conditions, no strings. Just perfect, unshakable love. Comment 1515 if your heart is saying yes to that truth right now. Let me speak to that hidden part of you that still wonders if you're enough. You are. Not because you've done everything right. Not because you have it all together, but because I made you, I see you, and I delight in you. I'm not blessing a future version of you. I'm blessing the real you, the one who's limping from the fight, the one who's weary from the wait, the one who's barely hanging on some days. That version of you is the one I love deeply, completely, eternally. And this miracle I'm sending, it's not just going to fix a problem. It's going to awaken something in you. You're going to dream again, laugh again, love again. You're going to stand in places you thought you'd never reach. You're going to walk into rooms you once only imagined. And you're going to do it with me beside you, guiding you, covering you. I'm restoring your confidence. The part of you that started shrinking back, that began to believe the lie that it was too late, too broken, too messy. I'm reviving that. You'll move forward, not in fear, but in faith. You'll speak boldly again. You'll pray with fire again. You'll believe again, not just for yourself, but for others too. Because what I'm giving you isn't just for you. It's going to pour out onto others. Your healing will help heal others. Your testimony will unlock faith in people who gave up. That's why the enemy fought you so hard. That's why the struggle felt endless. Because he saw what was coming, but he couldn't stop it. And he never will. What I've blessed, no one can curse. What I've started, no one can ruin. So take a breath, lift your head, shake off the weight of yesterday, because today something new has begun. You might not see it all yet, but feel it. It's in your spirit for a reason. That stirring, that hope rising up again, that sense that something is near, that's me confirming what you already suspected. This is your time. This is your miracle moment. And the only thing I need you to do is believe. I didn't call you to figure everything out. I called you to trust, to walk by faith, to stay near. And when you do, you'll see me do what only I can do. Not by might, not by power, but by my spirit. The parts of you that still ache, even when everything seems fine on the outside. I am not passing by, I am entering in. And when I step in, things cannot stay the same. Darkness has to leave, chains must fall, peace has to rise, because my presence brings power, and that power is moving in your direction. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I want you to hear me clearly. You are not being overlooked. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. Everything you've been through, the heartbreak, the silence, the waiting, the setbacks, was not for nothing. It wasn't to break you. It was to prepare you. What you call delay, I call development. And now, the time of preparation is meeting the time of fulfillment. What was once pending has been marked for release. Your name is on it, and no one can block what I've already declared as yours. Comment 1717 if you believe God has remembered your name. I know how weary your soul has become. You've stayed quiet when you wanted to scream. You've been faithful when it felt like no one noticed. You've smiled through seasons that drained the life out of you. And the enemy tried to use all of that to convince you that nothing would ever change. But he is a liar, because the moment he tried to bury you, I began to water you. And now, you're about to bloom in a place you thought would stay barren. You thought you were stuck. You thought the page would never turn, but I've already written the next chapter. And it's beautiful. It's healing. It's full of peace. Not the kind that the world gives, but the kind that only I can pour into your soul. You're not going backward. You're not starting over. You're stepping into something new, something sacred, something created just for you. This miracle is not an accident. It is intentional. It is timed. It is covered by my hand. You've cried out to me, God, do you see me? And I tell you, yes, I see it all. I saw you when you broke, and I see you now as I rebuild you. I saw you when they left, and I see you now as I send the right people into your life. I saw you when you felt like giving up, and I see you now, still standing, still breathing, still believing, even if it's just a whisper. And I am honoring that whisper. I am answering that quiet, desperate prayer you've prayed night after night. Do not let fear stop you from receiving what I am giving. You've lived too long in survival mode. You've gotten used to disappointment. But this is different. I'm not teasing you with hope, I'm delivering a promise. And this time, it won't slip through your fingers. This time, it won't come and go. This time, it will stay. Because I'm the one sending it. And everything I send is sustained by my power. You won't have to explain yourself. You won't have to prove why you deserve it. I'm not blessing you because you earned it. I'm blessing you because I chose you. I'm blessing you because you're mine. That's all. And when you understand that, you stop trying to qualify yourself in the eyes of others. You stop waiting for human approval when heaven has already spoken. Comment Amen if you're ready to walk in what heaven has spoken over you. I know it's hard to believe when life hasn't looked like the promise. I know the timeline didn't match what you hoped for. But my ways are not your ways. I see the full picture. And I promise you, nothing is wasted. Not your pain, not your waiting, not your obedience. Every time you stayed when you wanted to run, every time you chose kindness when you could have gotten revenge, every time you gave when you had little, I counted it all. And now, I'm releasing the reward. This isn't just about a blessing, it's about redemption. I'm redeeming your time. I'm restoring your joy. I'm healing the damage caused by people who didn't value your heart. And I'm giving you peace in places that have been filled with torment for too long. I'm healing you in layers, mind, body, and soul, because what's coming will require you to walk in wholeness. And I won't let you step into this miracle carrying the baggage of the past. Lay it down. Let me carry it now. The weight you've been carrying was never yours to bear. Give me the fear. Give me the guilt. Give me the shame. I already carried it to the cross. You don't need to hold it anymore. Let my grace fill the places your strength can't reach. I'm not asking you to figure it all out. I'm asking you to trust me enough to keep walking, even when the road is unclear. And as you walk, I will lead. I'll place the right people on your path. I'll light the way step by step. You won't be walking blind, you'll be walking by faith. And you'll begin to see signs, confirmations, and divine alignments that leave no doubt it's me. I'll speak through unexpected moments. I'll show up in ways you never imagined. I'll bring peace to your chaos and turn your confusion into clarity. What once drained you will no longer touch you. What used to steal your joy will no longer have access to you. I'm closing the doors that led to dead ends. I'm sealing the chapters that no longer serve you. And I'm unlocking the ones that will bring life, purpose, and restoration. This is your season of new beginnings. You are not stepping back, you're stepping forward, covered by my favor. You don't have to fear what's coming. It's good, it's full of hope. It's what you were made for. This miracle will not just meet your need, it will exceed it. You've prayed for small breakthroughs, but I'm giving you more than enough. Because I am El Shaddai, the God of abundance. I don't run out. I don't hold back. I give freely to those who trust me. That tells me everything. Because it's not the size of your strength I'm looking for, it's the posture of your heart. And your heart has stayed open, soft, waiting, even when it was hurting. That matters more than you know. That's the kind of heart I pour my miracles into. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a reason I told you to listen before tonight. There's something I'm doing that will begin before this day ends. It's not something small, it's a shift, a breaking of the old and the beginning of something completely new. You've been walking through a season where things have felt heavy, uncertain, and slow. but I'm about to speed things up. What took years will happen in days. What you thought would never happen will begin to unfold right in front of your eyes, and you won't have to fight for it. You'll just have to walk in it. You've asked me, God, when will it change? And I'm telling you now, this is the moment. The change has already begun. The door is already unlocking. The chains are already breaking. You may not feel it yet, but the atmosphere around you is shifting. I am sending people, opportunities, and answers straight to you. I'm not making you chase what I've called to find you. Your obedience, your surrender, your faith through the pain, that's what brought it here. You didn't miss it. You were being shaped for it. Comment 333 to declare your faith in the shift that's happening right now. The miracle is not just an event, it's a movement in your life. One that begins now, but will continue unfolding for months and years to come. You will see the fruit of your faithfulness. You will walk in rooms you once only dreamed of. You will have conversations that change your life. And you'll know it was me, because the way it happens will be too precise, too perfect, too full of peace to be anything but divine. I know you've doubted whether you're really ready, whether you're strong enough, worthy enough. But let me tell you something with no hesitation, you are ready. You are more ready than you know. And you are worthy because I said you are. Not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. I don't call the qualified, I qualify the ones I call. I don't wait for perfection, I bless surrender. And you've surrendered more than you realize. You gave me your pain, you gave me your plans, you gave me your timeline, even when it broke your heart to do so. And I'm not ignoring that, I'm honoring it. There are blessings reserved for the surrendered. You're about to receive peace that doesn't even make sense, provision that comes from places you weren't even looking, protection you didn't see until you look back and realize how much I kept from reaching you. This is the beginning of the season where things start to make sense. The tears, the loneliness, the nights you cried out to me, all of it is about to be answered, not just with words, but with evidence. I am not only a God who speaks, I am a God who acts. And now you will see me move. In your family, in your finances, in your heart, in your purpose. I'm not leaving anything untouched. This miracle is holistic. It's healing every layer of your life. I'm not just fixing what was broken, I'm making it new. I'm giving you more than what you lost, more than what was taken, more than what you thought was possible. I'm restoring with increase. Just like I did for Job, he lost everything, but I gave him double. And I will do the same for you. Not because you demanded it, but because you trusted me even when it made no sense. That kind of faith moves heaven. Comment amen if you still believe, even after everything you've been through. There are people in your life who didn't see the real you. They misunderstood you, mistreated you, misjudged your heart. They left you at your lowest. But I stayed. And now, I'm preparing a table for you in their presence. Not to shame them, but to show them that I never abandon the ones I love. I will elevate you, not out of pride, but out of promise. I will raise you, not to boast, but to reveal what I can do with a surrendered life. The battles that nearly broke you are now becoming the testimony that carries power. Your voice is about to be used. Your story is about to be heard. Not because you're trying to be seen, but because I'm placing you where others can witness my goodness through your life. You've hidden long enough. You've healed in secret. Now it's time for the light to shine on what I've been building in you all along. But stay humble, stay dependent, stay near, because the miracle is not the destination, it's the beginning of a new walk with me. A closer walk, a deeper relationship, Don't let the blessing distract you from the one who gave it. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your heart soft. Keep your hands open, because there's still more to come. This is just the beginning. I will continue to open doors. I will continue to reveal truth. I will continue to surround you with the right people, and I will protect you from anything that's not from me. You are not alone in this next season. You are covered. You are led. You are chosen. You are mine. A heart that refuses to let go of me, even when nothing makes sense. You may feel tired. You may feel like the weight of life has been more than you could bear. But I want you to know I've been carrying you through more than you realize. You were never alone, not for 1 second. There were nights when you asked, "God, where are you?" And even though you didn't hear my voice, I was closer than your breath. Every sigh, every tear, every moment you sat in silence trying to stay strong, I saw it all. And now I say to you, those moments were not empty, they were sacred. They were seen, and I've written them into the very miracle I'm delivering to your life. Not just to comfort you, but to remind you I never let go of you. Even when you doubted me, I stayed. Even when you walked away for a while, I kept the door open. That's how deep my love for you runs. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You don't have to earn my love. You don't have to perform for my approval. You don't have to be flawless to be favored. I've called you mine, and that is enough. What I'm doing in your life now isn't based on what you've done, it's based on what I've promised, and I keep my promises. I am not like people. I do not change with seasons. My word stands. And my word over your life is this: breakthrough is here. Your pending miracle is no longer pending. It's been released, it's in motion, and nothing can stop what I've declared. Comment 222 if you trust that His word will never fail. You might look at your life right now and still see some broken pieces, some unresolved battles, some wounds that haven't fully healed. But let me remind you, miracles rarely begin in perfect places. They begin in surrender. And you've surrendered more than you know. You've let go of your plans. You've laid down your fears. You've chosen to believe even with trembling hands. And that's enough. I will meet you in the mess. I will step into the unfinished places and make them whole. I will do what only I can do, and I will do it in a way that leaves no room for doubt. You've seen others receive their breakthrough and wondered, when will it be my turn? But you didn't let jealousy grow in your heart. You kept clapping for others while waiting on me. That posture, pure, humble, patient, is what draws me in. I don't overlook hearts like yours. I lift them up. I reward them. And I'm about to show you that nothing you did in faith has been wasted. Every kind word, every silent prayer, every act of obedience, I saw it all. And now, the harvest is coming. You thought I was quiet because I had nothing to say, but in reality, I've been working while you waited. I've been building something behind the scenes that will not just bless you, but those around you too. This miracle isn't just about answered prayer, it's about impact. You've been praying for a breakthrough, but I'm preparing a legacy, something that outlives the pain, something that blesses generations. And it begins now. Comment Amen if you believe this is not just a miracle, it's a beginning. I know it's been hard. I know you've had moments where you didn't think you could take another step, but you did. And that persistence is powerful. Every time you said, God, I don't understand, but I trust you anyway, the heavens leaned in. Every time you cried but kept walking, angels surrounded you. You thought you were barely hanging on, but in truth, you were showing incredible strength. You were walking by faith, and that faith has moved my heart. The days of merely surviving are coming to an end. I'm calling you into a season of peace. Real peace. The kind that doesn't depend on your circumstances. The kind that floods your heart, even in the middle of transition. I'm restoring your mind. The anxiety that's been weighing you down is lifting. The heaviness in your chest, the tightness in your spirit, I'm breaking it off of you, not with a feeling, but with my presence. And where my presence is, fear cannot stay. You've been afraid to hope again because you didn't want to be disappointed. I understand that. I know how hope can feel like a risk when life hasn't gone the way you prayed it would. But let me tell you this, when your hope is in me, it is never in vain. I am not teasing you with peace. I am not dangling healing in front of you only to pull it away. I am a father who gives good gifts to his children, and I'm giving you a gift that no one can take: restoration, renewal, and release. What you've been carrying privately, I'm about to resolve publicly. You won't need to explain your struggle, because the blessing will speak for itself. You won't need to fight for people to believe in your story, because my power will make it clear. You won't need to shout to be heard, because I'm the one raising your voice in the right places. You were never overlooked. You were being reserved. I was holding you back, not to hurt you, but to protect what I placed inside you. Because when you're called, there's a timing that cannot be rushed. And now, we're there. This is the moment. This is the season. The chains are off. The door is open. The release is here. This miracle, this breakthrough, it isn't coming because you begged for it. It's coming because I declared it. And when I speak, creation listens, mountains move, seas part, time bends. And hearts like yours, hearts that stayed true through the storm, receive what they waited for. Keep your eyes open. Stay expectant. Watch for the signs. I will confirm my word to you, in conversations, in still moments, in unexpected blessings. I will whisper when you least expect it, and you'll know it's me, because it will come with peace, not pressure, with joy, not fear, with clarity, not confusion. The blessings I'm releasing won't be heavy. They won't wear you down. They won't confuse you. That's how you'll know it's from me. I'm sending blessings that fit you, ones that bring joy, peace, and purpose. You won't have to force them. You won't have to chase them. You won't have to beg for them to stay. They'll find you because they were assigned to you. Your miracle was not a maybe. It was always part of my plan. You've carried pain long enough. You've lived in survival mode far too long. But you weren't made to just get by. You were made to live fully, freely, and deeply rooted in me. I am restoring joy to your soul. Not temporary happiness, but true joy that won't be shaken by circumstances. The kind of joy that lives in your spirit even on hard days. The kind that comes from knowing you are safe in my hands, no matter what. Comment Amen if you feel that joy already rising inside you. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I know the losses you've suffered. I know what it cost you to keep going. And I'm not ignoring that. I am a God of justice. What the enemy stole, I will repay. What was broken, I will rebuild. What you cried for, I will restore, not with pieces, but with better. You won't receive a replacement that barely fills the gap. You'll receive overflow. I am not interested in simply patching things together. I'm making all things new. You won't have to pretend anymore. I'm removing the pressure to keep up appearances. You've been trying to be strong for everyone, while barely holding yourself together. But I say to you now, let me carry you. Let me lift what you weren't built to hold. Your strength was never meant to be the source. I've always been your source. And when you lean into me fully, you'll find a peace that doesn't make sense to the world, but will settle deep in your spirit. You've been fighting battles in your mind, questioning, doubting, replaying old pain. But those battles are ending. I'm bringing clarity to the confusion. I'm quieting the noise. I'm renewing your thoughts and refreshing your soul. The mental exhaustion, the overthinking, the constant worry, it's breaking now. I'm giving you rest. Not the kind you find in sleep, but the kind you find in surrender. Comment 1111 if you're ready to lay down the weight and walk in that rest. Your steps have been ordered. You didn't miss your moment. I know it's been hard to understand why things had to take this path, but trust me, I never waste the journey. Even the detours had a reason. They taught you, protected you, reshaped you, and now everything you've walked through is becoming a testimony. What once felt like punishment will now be seen as preparation, because what I have for you would have crushed you before. But now you're ready. This is the part where doors begin to open suddenly, where hearts begin to shift in your favor, where the things that were once too heavy begin to feel lighter. You'll wake up and feel it in your spirit before it shows up in your life. You'll start to notice peace in places where anxiety used to live. You'll feel joy start rising in situations where you used to only feel pressure. That's how I move inside first, then outside. You may still have questions. That's okay. Faith doesn't mean you'll understand every step. It means you're willing to walk even when you don't. You don't have to have all the answers. You just need to keep listening. Keep trusting, keep showing up with an open heart. I'll handle the rest. I'm not asking you to make the miracle happen. I'm only asking you to be present when it arrives. The people around you might not understand what's happening yet. That's fine. I didn't give them the vision. I gave it to you. And you don't need to prove it to them. You just need to keep walking. Let the fruit speak for itself. Let the transformation be seen. What I'm doing in you will not stay hidden. What I've begun in secret will soon be revealed in the open. Stay humble. Stay grateful. Stay connected to me. Because I'm not just releasing a miracle, I'm inviting you into a deeper walk with me. One where you're not just asking me for blessings, but walking in full relationship with the one who blesses. That's what I want with you, not just moments, but daily closeness, daily peace, daily strength. And that begins now. God says, don't tell anyone. This is only for you. Your biggest miracle is coming to your house. Listen to me now. Listen carefully. Don't scroll past this. Don't miss this moment. You have no idea what you're about to lose if you let this pass you by. Something holy is trying to reach you right now. I am speaking directly to you, not to the crowds, not to your family, not even to your friends. This is personal, this is private, and this is urgent. I have chosen this exact moment to whisper something into your heart that no one else was meant to hear. Your miracle is already on its way, and it's coming to your house. Comment, Amen, if you can feel this pulling on your spirit right now. I am not asking you to believe because things look perfect. I am not asking you to trust me because life is easy. I am asking you to listen to me in this very moment because I am sending a breakthrough that will leave you in awe. You don't have to understand how. You don't have to know when. You just have to believe me when I say it's already done. You asked for a sign, you prayed for a change, and now I am answering. But you must listen. You must not turn away now. There are times I speak loudly, but today I am speaking softly, because this word is only for you. If you share it too soon, others might not understand. They might laugh. They might doubt. They might try to talk you out of what I've already released in heaven. So I'm telling you, keep this close. Hold it in your spirit. Guard it until it comes to pass. Because your house is about to be filled with something that will shift your entire life. You've cried silently. You've wrestled with things that no one even knows about. People see your smile, but they don't know the pain you hide. I do. I've seen every tear you cried alone. I've heard every unspoken prayer. And now, heaven has responded. This is not a coincidence. This is not just a random moment. This is me, reaching out to let you know I've never left your side. I am bringing the miracle to your doorstep. Like the woman with the issue of blood who reached for my garment when everyone else told her to give up, you've been hanging on by a thread. But that thread has power when it's connected to faith. You've been weary, tired of hoping, tired of believing for something you can't see. But I am the God who sees the invisible and makes it real. I am the God who walks through walls, who parts seas, who shuts lions' mouths, who raises the dead. And I am coming to your house. If you believe this, comment 1111 right now. Let your faith speak even before your eyes see it. There are things I've protected you from that you never even noticed. Accidents that didn't happen. Doors that stayed shut because they would have hurt you. People who walked away not because you weren't enough, but because I was preparing a better circle for your blessing. I've been working in silence. I've been preparing the answer behind the scenes. And now, it's time. But you must stay close. You must stay still. The enemy wants you to doubt this. He wants you to scroll away, to shrug this off as just another voice. But this isn't just a voice. This is me, your creator. And I am giving you a word that will carry you through the storm. When I sent the angel to Mary, I didn't announce it to the world. I came quietly, personally. Because some miracles require protection. Some promises need time to grow before the world can see them. And that's what I'm doing with you. I've planted something in your spirit that is about to bear fruit. But don't tell anyone. Not yet. Just prepare your house, make room, clear the clutter mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Because what I'm sending will need space. What I'm bringing cannot fit in a life full of distractions. You've been asking me, when, God? When will it happen? And I've been asking you, can you handle it when it does? You're not being overlooked. You're being prepared. You're not being ignored. You're being trusted. If I gave you the blessing before your heart was ready, you'd waste it. But now, I see your heart has shifted. I see the tears have softened you. The battles have humbled you. The waiting has refined you. And now the miracle can come. This is not just about what you want. This is about what I've promised. I am not a man that I should lie. My word never returns void. Every prophecy I've spoken over your life will come to pass. But you must stay obedient. Don't try to explain this to everyone. Don't try to make people understand. This is between me and you. Just like I walked with Moses in the wilderness, just like I stood with Daniel in the lion's den, I am with you now, and I am moving in ways you cannot see yet. The reason it hasn't made sense is because I'm doing something new, something fresh, something no one in your family has seen before. That's why the path has felt so unfamiliar. That's why people don't get you. That's why your journey has felt so lonely. But I needed you alone to prepare you. I needed you hidden before I could reveal you. And now, your time has come. You're not reading this by accident. You didn't stumble here. I led you here. I directed your steps because I needed you to hear this now, before the door opens, before the breakthrough lands, because when it comes, it will come suddenly. And I need you to be ready, spiritually ready, emotionally steady, because once it arrives, things will never be the same again. I'm not sending just a small answer, I'm sending overflow. I'm not just healing what hurt, I'm restoring what you lost. I'm not just giving you back your peace, I'm filling your life with joy. This miracle won't just bless you, it will bless everyone connected to you. Your children, your family, even your future generations. I am breaking curses through this blessing. I am rewriting stories through this miracle. That's why the warfare has been so intense. Because the enemy saw it coming too. But he is too late. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script long buried in government files can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've survived too much to miss this. You've come too far to doubt now. Don't let fear silence your faith. Don't let delay convince you it's denial. I am still God. I still move mountains. And I am moving one just for you. For the one who's cried into their pillow asking me, God, do you still see me? I have seen every moment, every silent ache, every storm you've tried to hold together on your own. And now, I'm stepping in. You're not alone anymore. I am coming to your house, and I'm not coming empty-handed. You've carried burdens that should have broken you. You've walked through seasons that tried to steal your light. But you kept going, even when you felt forgotten, even when it felt like your prayers were hitting a wall. You still whispered my name in the dark, and I heard every single time. You didn't see me, but I was there. When the weight got too heavy, I carried you. When your hope ran out, I held it for you. And now, I'm returning what the enemy tried to take. Comment 222 if you still trust me, even through the silence. The world taught you to keep everything together, to smile through the heartbreak, to stay strong even when your soul was crumbling. But I never asked you to be perfect. I only asked you to believe. Because it's not your strength that brings the miracle, it's your faith. And even when your faith felt small, I honored it. Because I don't need your perfection, I need your surrender. And now that your heart is open, I can fill it again. There's a reason I told you not to tell anyone. Because some people can't carry the weight of your calling. Some people will try to pull you back into fear when I'm leading you into faith. But I've separated you for a reason. Not to punish you, to prepare you, so that when the miracle arrives, no one else can take credit for what only I could do. I want it to be so clear that it was me, that it wasn't luck, it wasn't coincidence, it was my hand moving in your life. You've been asking me, why has it been so hard? And I'm answering you now. Because great oil only flows through great pressing. The deeper the pain, the greater the purpose. I allowed some things to shake you, not to destroy you, but to awaken you, to break what needed to break, so that the new could rise. And what's coming now won't resemble what you lost. It will be better, stronger, full of my glory. And it's coming straight to your house. There's a story in the Bible about Elisha and the Shunammite woman. She made room for the prophet, not just a space, but a place where the presence of God could dwell. And because of her faith, I gave her a miracle she didn't even ask for. That's what I'm doing for you. I've seen you make room in your heart. I've seen you pray for others, even when you needed prayer yourself. I've seen you stay faithful when it would have been easier to give up. And now, I'm rewarding that faith. You think I forgot, but I never forget my children. I never ignore their pain. I never overlook their obedience. What you did in secret, I'm about to reward in the open. What you gave when no one noticed, I've counted every time, and I'm multiplying it now. This is your harvest season. The ground may have looked dry, but the seed was never dead. It's been waiting for my rain, and I'm pouring it out now. You've been in a battle, and I know you're tired, but don't give up. You're not fighting alone. I've assigned angels to your side. I've released favor over your name. You may not see it yet, but things are shifting. Conversations are being had about you in rooms you haven't even entered. People are being moved, doors are being unlocked, chains are being broken, all because I said it's time. When I speak, nothing can stay the same. And I have spoken over your life. The miracle is not just a blessing. It's a sign that I heard you, that I never left you, that every delay had a reason, that every not yet was me protecting the promise. You see, the enemy wanted you to give up right before the breakthrough. He wanted you to believe the silence meant I was gone, but the silence was me working, building, guarding, preparing, because when it arrives, it will be so full, so undeniable, that even your enemies will say, only God could have done this. Comment 333 to declare that you still have faith, even before the miracle knocks. Do not panic over the things that are falling apart. Some doors are closing to make room for the one I've appointed. Some relationships are fading to protect your peace. Some plans are shifting because I'm doing something better. Stop clinging to what I'm removing. I know it hurts. I know it's confusing. But trust me. You asked me to lead you, and now I'm doing just that. Not by what feels comfortable, but by what leads you to purpose. You've been faithful in small things, and now I'm trusting you with more. More favor, more influence, more grace, but also more peace, more rest, more of my presence. Because the miracle is not just what I'm giving, it's who I'm becoming in your life. A father, a healer, a provider, a protector. Everything you need, I already am. So here is what I need from you. Stay positioned, stay in my word, stay expectant, keep your house in order. Keep your spirit open. I'm not done speaking. I'm not done revealing. There's more coming. This is only the beginning. What's about to happen will be above and beyond what you imagined. Not because you earned it, but because you believed me when it was hard. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am the same God who split the Red Sea, the same God who rained manna from heaven, the same God who fed 5,000 with 5 loaves. And I have not changed. If I did it then, I can do it now. If I was faithful before, I will be faithful again. You don't need to figure it all out. Just stay close to me. I'll guide every step. I'm still speaking. I haven't turned away. I'm not finished. In fact, I've only just begun to show you what I've been working on behind the curtain of your pain, your delays, and your questions. This is not random. This is divine. You are standing at the edge of something sacred. There are some things I've kept hidden until now because the timing wasn't right. Not because you weren't worthy, but because I didn't want your miracle to arrive too early and find you unprepared. I care too much about you to let that happen. That's why certain prayers seemed unanswered. That's why the door stayed closed. It wasn't punishment. It was my protection. It was my mercy in disguise. But now, the hour is near. The promise is rising. The breakthrough is on the move. Comment 555 if you're holding on even when it's hard. Do you remember the story of Joseph? Betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, thrown into prison for something he didn't do. He must have wondered if I had forgotten him, but I hadn't. I was setting the stage, because when the time came, I lifted him out of that prison and placed him in a palace. The pit wasn't the end, it was part of the path. And the same is true for you. I saw when they rejected you. I saw when they lied about you. I saw the nights you asked me why you were being buried under the weight of it all. But you weren't being buried, you were being planted. And what's been growing in the dark is about to bloom in the light. You've been feeling pressure, and I know that. But pressure always comes before something breaks open. Like a seed that cracks before it sprouts. Like a womb that contracts before a child is born. This pressure is not to destroy you. It's to push you into what I've promised. The discomfort is not a sign that you're off track. It's a sign that you're close. So close. You don't even realize how near you are to the shift. But I do. And I need you to hold on just a little longer. I didn't bring you this far to leave you. I didn't draw you this close just to walk away. I'm not the kind of father who teases his children with hope and then disappears. When I say I'm coming, I mean it. When I say I'm moving, I am. You might not feel it, but heaven is already aligning the pieces. Resources are moving, hearts are softening, opportunities are forming. It may look silent on the outside, but there's movement in the spirit, and soon it will break through the natural. Don't look at your surroundings to decide what's real. Look at me. Keep your eyes on my word. Faith doesn't walk by sight. Faith walks by trust. And your trust is not wasted. Every tear you cried, I caught it. Every sacrifice you made, I honored it. Every moment you chose to keep believing when giving up felt easier, I counted all of it. And I am rewarding that now. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked, you are seen, known, loved, and most of all, chosen. Chosen for such a time as this. That's why you felt the pressure. That's why you faced the fire. Because I only refine what I intend to use greatly. I only prune what I plan to make fruitful. And I have plans for you that go far beyond what you've seen. This miracle that's coming, it's not just for relief, it's for revelation. It will show you just how close I've been all along. Comment 1212 if you're still expecting me to show up in power. When I say I'm coming to your house, I mean your actual life, your space, your atmosphere, your relationships, your finances, your mind, your peace. I don't send bits and pieces. I send wholeness. I don't bring temporary relief. I bring lasting restoration. And when I come, darkness has to leave. Fear has to go. Chains must break. And every lie the enemy told you has to bow to my truth. Some of you have been living under a cloud of shame, haunted by mistakes, paralyzed by regret. But I'm clearing that now. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to come to me, as you are, because grace is what changes things. You don't earn a miracle, you receive it. And I'm releasing it not because you did everything right, but because I am faithful, because I made a covenant with you, and I keep my promises. Don't let your past convince you you're disqualified. I already factored in your failures when I wrote your future. Nothing you've done has cancelled what I've planned. I still call you my child. I still speak your name with love. I still see you through the lens of redemption. That's why the miracle is still coming, because nothing can separate you from my love, not even your own doubts. You've been asking me, Lord, do you really have more for me? And I say, yes, yes I do. I have more joy, more peace, more purpose. I have divine connections you haven't met yet. I have favor waiting in places your feet haven't walked. I have healing for the parts of you that still hurt. I have clarity for the confusion, light for the darkness, strength for the weakness, and it's all coming to your house. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. But you must keep the door open. Not your physical door, your spiritual one. Don't close it with fear. Don't shut it with bitterness. Don't lock it with unbelief. Open it with praise. Unlock it with prayer. Guard it with faith. Because when I knock, I want to find you ready. Ready to receive what you prayed for. Ready to embrace what you once feared. Ready to step into what I've already prepared. I am not done speaking. I am not done blessing. I am not done being God in your life. And you are not too far gone. Not too broken. Not too late. You are exactly where I can reach you. Right here. Right now. In this very moment. So lean in. Stay close. Let my words sink into the places that hurt. Let my voice silence every lie. Let my presence wrap around you like a warm covering. But I'm here to tell you it's not. That voice of hopelessness is not from me. I am not the God of dead ends. I am the God of resurrection. And what looked finished in your life is about to rise again. Your hope is coming back. Your joy is returning. And it's all starting in your house. What I am about to do is not small. It will not be hidden. It won't be just a quiet moment in your life. This will be loud with my glory. This will echo in the lives of others around you. I am blessing you in such a way that people will stop and say, "What happened to them?" And you'll know it was me. You'll know it was my hand that turned the page. You'll know it was my timing, my mercy, and my love that brought you here. You won't have to fight for this blessing. You won't have to chase it. It's coming to you. Comment 777 if your heart is still open and your faith is still alive. You've wondered why things had to be stripped away, why certain people left, why some seasons ended suddenly. It wasn't rejection, it was redirection. It was me pulling you away from what couldn't go with you into your next chapter. Some people were draining your spirit. Some habits were delaying your destiny. Some environments were limiting your growth. So I removed them not to hurt you, but to clear the path for something greater. And now that the path is clear, the miracle can move freely toward you. The enemy tried to use your past against you, tried to whisper that you missed your chance, that you failed too many times, that you'll never recover. But he forgot who holds your future. He forgot that my grace outruns guilt, that my mercy is stronger than shame, that my love never gives up, and because I haven't given up on you, nothing is finished yet. Your story is not done. In fact, the most beautiful chapter is about to begin. I know there were moments you thought you were forgotten. You kept serving me, kept trusting, even when everything around you was falling apart. You stayed faithful when the blessings didn't come right away. And I took notice. I saw the moments you chose obedience over comfort. I saw the times you gave when you barely had anything left. I saw the times you worshipped me with a breaking heart. None of it went unseen. None of it was wasted. I am a rewarder of those who diligently seek me, and your reward is on the way. Don't be surprised when things start shifting quickly. Don't panic when doors swing open faster than you expected. I can accelerate what looked delayed. I can recover what looked lost, and I will. Because time is in my hands, I can do in one day what would have taken you years on your own. That's the kind of miracle I'm sending, one that makes up for lost time, one that restores double what was taken. One that carries my fingerprints all over it. Comment 999 if you're ready for the restoration only I can bring. I am not limited by your resources. I am not limited by your resume. I am not limited by your background, your qualifications, or your connections. I use the unlikely to do the unbelievable. I use the forgotten to shake the world. I use the broken to display my healing. You don't have to be perfect to receive this miracle. You just have to be willing to trust, willing to wait, willing to believe, even when it's hard. This miracle won't look like what you expected. It may come wrapped in something unfamiliar. It may challenge your comfort, but trust me, it will be everything you need. I know the desires of your heart, even the ones you haven't spoken out loud. I've seen the dreams you tucked away because you were afraid to hope again, but I'm breathing life into them now. I'm pulling them out of hiding. I'm giving you permission to dream again, to believe again, to live fully again. The days of barely surviving are coming to an end. You were not created to live in constant battle, in constant fear, in constant scarcity. You were created to walk in my peace, to rest in my promises, to overflow with my joy. And that's what's coming. This miracle is not just a rescue, it's a release. A release from the weight, from the shame, from the fear that's held you back. It's your turn to rise. I need you to stay ready. Keep your heart soft. Keep your spirit open. Don't let bitterness close the door I'm about to walk through. Forgive who you need to forgive. Release what you need to release. Because what's coming cannot live in the same space as what hurt you. You have to make room, not just in your life, but in your heart. Let go of what didn't work, what didn't make sense, what didn't last. That was preparation. This is promise. There's an anointing over your life that the enemy has been trying to suffocate. That's why the attacks have been so personal. That's why the pressure has been so intense. He saw what was coming before you did. He tried to wear you out before you walked into it. But he failed. Because you're still standing, you're still believing. And because of that, I'm releasing what he tried to delay. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Some people around you won't understand what's happening. Some may question how things turned around for you. Let them talk. Let them wonder. You don't need to explain anything. Just keep walking. Keep honoring me. Keep praising through the process. Because your life is about to become living proof that I am still a miracle-working God, that I still restore, that I still lift up those who feel forgotten. I am going to open your eyes to see things differently. Where you once saw limitation, you will now see opportunity. Where you once felt stuck, you will now feel peace. Where you once feared lack, you will now walk in provision. My presence will go with you. My favor will surround you. My spirit will lead you. This is not a temporary touch. This is a shift in your whole atmosphere. I'm not just visiting you, I'm dwelling with you. I'm making your home a place of my presence. A place where anxiety cannot live. A place where healing flows. A place where purpose is planted and grows strong. You won't have to beg for peace anymore. You won't have to chase validation. You won't have to search for answers, because everything you need will be found in me, and I will be right there with you. I don't need you to have it all figured out. I just need you to keep saying yes to me. Every time you choose to believe, even with trembling hands, you're making room for the miracle. And I am bringing it closer with every passing moment. You've seen others receive their blessings. You've celebrated while you were still in the middle of your struggle. You've watched doors open for others and wondered quietly, when will it be my turn? I saw those moments. I saw how you clapped with tears in your eyes. I saw how you pushed down your pain just to keep being kind, and I am rewarding that silent obedience. I am honoring the way you loved even while you lacked, the way you served even while you suffered. That kind of heart moves me deeply. Comment 1010 if you're holding on to faith even through the delay. There is a shift happening. Even if you can't feel it yet, the winds are turning in your favor. What was hard to carry will soon be lifted. What was unclear will soon make sense. I'm not just changing your situation, I'm changing you through it, making you stronger, softer, wiser, not bitter, but better, not hardened, but healed. And from that healing will come power. From that pain will come purpose. From that loss will come a testimony that no one can deny. This miracle I've prepared, it's not ordinary. It's not something you could have made happen by your own effort. That's how you'll know it's from me. Because it won't make sense. It won't follow logic. It won't come the way you planned. It will come in a way that reveals my hand, my timing, my love. So don't try to control it. Don't try to rush it. Just trust me. Trust that I know how to deliver what you didn't even know how to ask for. Sometimes I withhold something because what you're asking for is too small. You're asking for relief, but I want to give you release. You're asking for answers, but I want to give you peace. You're asking for survival, but I want to give you abundance. You're praying for the door to open, and I'm about to knock down the whole wall to make space for something bigger. I am not a halfway God. I finish what I start. And I've started something in you. You have no idea how close you are to breakthrough. If you could see what I see, you'd stop worrying. You'd stop doubting. You'd start praising me in advance. Because just beyond this storm is the light you've been waiting for. Just past the pain is the joy you forgot existed. And I am not going to let this pass you by. I've held this blessing in my hand, waiting for the moment your heart was ready. And now it is. You may not feel ready, but your surrender has opened the door. Comment 1515 if you believe this is your season of divine turnaround. You've heard people talk about miracles like stories from long ago, like things that only happen in someone else's life. But I'm reminding you today, my power hasn't faded, my presence hasn't weakened. I still move mountains, I still open wombs, I still heal sick bodies, I still bring prodigals home. I still break addictions, I still speak, and when I do, everything changes. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And I'm speaking over your life now. This is not just about fixing what's broken. It's about building something new, a new rhythm in your home, a new clarity in your mind, a new fire in your spirit, a new boldness in your steps. This is not just the end of an old chapter, it's the beginning of a divine reset. I'm rewriting the narrative, I'm shifting the atmosphere. I'm releasing a fresh anointing that will rest on your house and flow through your life like a river. And this time, you won't have to strive. You won't have to fight to prove yourself. You won't have to beg for what's already been promised. You'll walk into it with peace. You'll step into it with grace. Because this isn't about earning it, it's about receiving it. And you are ready. Not because everything is perfect around you, but because something has changed within you. You've learned to lean on me, to listen for my voice, to wait without complaining. And now, I will show you what I do for those who trust me. There are people watching you who don't know what you've had to survive to keep going. They don't see the spiritual battles, the moments of silent breaking, but I do. I've seen every wound, and I've been healing you quietly, layer by layer. Soon the world will see the glow of restoration all over you. Not because of anything you've done, but because of who I am in you. They'll look at you and see joy where there was sorrow, strength where there was weakness, confidence where there was fear. Because I have touched your life. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This will not just be a season of breakthrough for you, it will be a season of becoming. You are not who you used to be. That's why some old things don't feel comfortable anymore. That's why some doors don't open. I'm not taking you back. I'm calling you forward. And forward means new ground, new vision, new identity. It means leaving behind what was only meant to carry you for a moment. It means stepping into what I designed for you from the beginning. Let go of the timelines you created in your mind. Let go of the deadlines you set that made you feel like you failed. I am not bound by time the way you are. What looks late to you is right on schedule to me. I see the whole picture. You see only a part. So trust me when I say I'm not done writing your story. And the next pages are filled with beauty. There will be moments ahead where it feels overwhelming. Not because things are falling apart, but because so much is falling into place. You'll weep from the joy of prayers finally answered. You'll laugh again without the heaviness. You'll breathe deeper because the anxiety that once ruled your mind will be replaced with my peace. I'm healing more than just your situation. I'm healing your spirit, the weariness, the trauma, the numbness, all of it. I am making all things new. This is not hype. This is holy. This is not a coincidence. This is a calling. I brought you here, to this moment, so you could hear me say it plainly. I have not forgotten you. I have not passed you over. Your name is still written in the palm of my hand. Your life is still wrapped in my promise, and your future is still held in my control. And what I'm about to do in your life will not be temporary. This will not be a fleeting moment of relief. This is going to be a permanent shift. I'm not giving you something you'll lose again. I'm not sending a blessing you'll have to fight to keep. I am placing something in your life that will be sustained by my hand. There's been a quiet war in your spirit lately. A wrestling between believing and giving up, between trusting and questioning. You haven't told anyone, but I've seen it. I've heard your prayers that didn't even have words, just sighs, just silence. And I want you to know that's when I was closest, when you were at your lowest. I wasn't distant, I was right there. I've never once abandoned you. I've never once changed my mind about you. Even when you've doubted yourself, I have never stopped believing in what I placed inside you. Comment 1717. If you know you were made for more than what you're walking through. You weren't created to just survive. You weren't meant to live weighed down, defeated, or drained. You were created to live in my freedom, to walk in authority, to overflow with peace. And I am restoring that now. Your identity is not in what hurt you. It's not in what you lost. It's not in the labels others gave you. Your identity is in me. You are chosen. You are set apart. You are called. And I am bringing you into alignment with what I've always spoken over you. You've been through seasons where it felt like nothing made sense. You gave and gave, but didn't see anything come back. You prayed with everything in you, but the silence was all you heard. And in those seasons, it's easy to believe something's wrong with you. But listen, I was never punishing you. I was preparing you. I was building endurance in you, teaching you to hear my voice even in the stillness, maturing your faith so you could handle the weight of the blessing I've planned. Some blessings require deeper roots. That's why I took my time, because shallow roots can't carry deep miracles. And what I'm bringing is deep. It's generational. It will change not just your life, but the lives of those who come after you. That's why I had to break certain patterns, why I had to remove certain people, why I had to let things get uncomfortable. I wasn't being cruel. I was being careful, because you are that valuable to me. I know you've made mistakes. I know there are things you wish you could undo, but I'm not holding your past against you. I already forgave you. I already covered it. The cross was enough. My grace is greater than your guilt. So stop punishing yourself for what I've already buried. It's time to rise. It's time to let go. Because the shame you keep carrying is getting in the way of the miracle I'm sending. And I didn't bring you this far for you to keep living chained to who you used to be. This new season is going to look different because you're going to feel different. You'll notice the anxiety begin to lift. You'll notice the pressure start to break. You'll notice joy returning to places that felt numb for too long. Don't question it. Don't second-guess the peace. It's me. I'm healing what you didn't think could be healed. I'm restoring what you thought was too far gone. I'm doing what you thought was impossible, not because you begged for it, but because I love you. You've been praying for provision, asking me to meet your needs, but I'm going further than that. I'm not just sending enough. I'm sending overflow, not so you can brag, but so you can bless. I'm making you a vessel, a carrier of light, a reflection of my mercy. People will look at your life and see me, not because everything is perfect, but because even in the imperfections, my hand is undeniable. Comment Amen if you still believe I'm the God who provides. I'm setting things in motion even now. Alignments are happening, decisions are being made, conversations are unfolding that involve your name, and I'm in the middle of all of it. What's coming is not random, it's divine. And when it arrives, it won't need explanation. You won't have to prove it's from me. You'll just know. It'll carry peace, it'll carry clarity, and it'll come with doors only I could have opened. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Some people won't understand your transformation. That's okay. You're not called to be understood by everyone. You're called to follow me. And I will vindicate you. I will elevate you in due time. Let them talk. Let them doubt. You don't need to defend yourself. Just stay in position. Stay in prayer. Stay humble. I will do the lifting. Your voice matters. Your prayers matter. Your life matters. You're not invisible to me. You're not lost in the crowd. I see you. I know you. I love you with a love that doesn't end when you make a mistake. A love that doesn't shrink when you feel weak. My love is constant, and it's what has kept you standing through every storm. I want you to start expecting me again. Not with fear, but with faith. Expect me to show up. Expect me to surprise you. Expect me to turn things around that have looked impossible for years. Expect me to bring peace to your home, healing to your heart, favor to your name. Because when you expect me, you prepare for me. And when you prepare for me, I show up in ways you never imagined. Don't minimize this moment. Don't scroll past it thinking it's for someone else. It's for you. Yes, you, the one who feels unqualified, the one who's been quietly struggling, the one who's been asking me if I still have more in store. I do. And it's greater than you've pictured. Don't limit me based on your past experiences. I'm doing something new, and it's going to begin right where you are, in your home, in your life, in your spirit. And because you held on, I'm pouring out what you've been waiting for. You've felt forgotten, but I never took my eyes off you, not for a moment. And now, I am coming to your house, and I am bringing everything you need. This miracle isn't random, it's personal. It has your name on it. I'm not recycling someone else's breakthrough. I'm not handing you leftover blessings. I've prepared something specifically for you. You didn't miss it. You didn't ruin it. And you don't need to fight for it. You just need to stay close. Because your closeness to me is what unlocks everything. Not performance, not perfection, just presence. When you stay in my presence, I release what's been held back until the time was right. And the time is now. Comment 333 if you still believe my timing is always perfect. You've been asking me if I see what you're going through. I see it all. I see the private battles, the thoughts you wish you didn't have, the pressure that builds behind your smile. You've been carrying so much and telling yourself to just push through it, but I didn't call you to carry it alone. That was never my plan for you. I said, cast your burdens on me, and you've been trying to handle what only I can hold, so let go. Let me take it. You don't have to be strong for everyone anymore. I will be your strength. There are things you stopped praying for because you thought I said no. But I never said no, I said wait. I needed to work on things you couldn't see. I needed to prepare hearts, to move people, to position resources. While you were wondering if I heard you, I was working in silence, not ignoring you, protecting the promise. Because if I had released it before now, it would have been too soon. And now, I'm bringing it right on time. This isn't just another blessing. This is a full circle moment. The pain you went through, the betrayal, the heartbreak, the closed doors, it's all about to make sense. I'm not just giving you what you lost. I'm giving you what was always meant to be yours. And this time, nothing and no one can take it away. I'm closing the mouths of every lie that was spoken over you. I'm silencing every voice that tried to convince you that you'd never be enough. I'm reminding the world that when I speak, no one can cancel what I've called. Your home is going to feel different. Not because of what you change on the outside, but because of what I'm doing inside. The heaviness that lingered for years, I'm lifting it. The spiritual warfare that's kept you up at night, I'm breaking it. The confusion, the division, the constant unrest, it's coming to an end. Where my spirit is, there is peace. And I'm making your house a dwelling place for peace, for healing, for restoration. You've cried long enough. You've battled long enough. It's time to receive what I've promised. Comment 222 if you believe peace is coming to your home. You don't need everyone's approval. You don't need their permission. What I'm doing in your life doesn't require a vote. I didn't call a committee when I chose you. I saw you in your weakness and still said, yes, that one. I looked past your flaws and failures and still placed purpose in you. My calling doesn't expire because of your past. It's not cancelled by your delay. If I said I would do it, then I will, because I am not finished with you. This miracle is not going to look the way you imagined. It won't follow the script you wrote in your mind, but it will be exactly what you needed. You thought it would come one way, but I had something better. Because I don't just want to give you a temporary fix, I want to give you lasting freedom. Freedom from worry, freedom from cycles, freedom from trying to earn what I already gave through grace. You've been in a wilderness, and I know it's been long. But the wilderness is where I shape leaders, where I teach trust, where I prepare hearts to carry the weight of my glory. The wilderness isn't punishment. It's training ground. But now your training is ending, and you're about to step into the fulfillment of every quiet prayer, every faithful act, every tear that was sown in hope. The season is shifting, the ground is breaking, and the miracle is about to show up at your door. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Your name has been spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Not because of who you know, but because I placed you on hearts. I am your connection. I am your advocate. I am your source. Don't chase people, chase me. Don't try to open every door, follow me, and I will open the ones that matter. And when I open them, no man can shut them. You may not feel worthy of the blessing that's coming, but I never based it on your worth. I based it on my love. You are loved, even on the days you feel lost. You are chosen, even on the days you feel forgotten. You are mine, and because you are mine, you are covered, protected, surrounded. What tried to destroy you will now be used to deliver you. The very area where you were attacked the most will become the place of your greatest testimony. Let this be the moment you decide to believe again, to prepare again, to expect again. I know it's scary. I know disappointment has made you cautious. But don't let fear build a wall where I want to build a door. Don't let pain turn you away from the promise. This is the moment to stretch your faith again, to clear space in your heart and your life for what I'm bringing. It's not a maybe. It's not a possibility. It's a guarantee. Because I said it, and I do not lie. Let go of the what-ifs. Let go of the timelines. Let go of the fear of being let down. I'm not a person who makes empty promises. I am your Father, and I'm coming with healing in my wings. I'm coming with restoration in my hands. I'm coming with a miracle that will mark your life forever. This is the season where you will know me, not just as the God of stories, but the God of your story. Not just the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, but the God of you right here, right now. I'm not distant. I'm not delayed. I'm deeply involved in every part of your life, and what I'm about to release is proof of that. Not in a place of perfection, but in a place of readiness. A place where I can pour out something new, something that doesn't depend on your strength, but flows from my spirit. I haven't forgotten my promise, and I'm not late. I'm coming into your situation with power, and nothing will stay the same. This is personal. I'm not just showing up for the world, I'm showing up for you. Not because of what others say about you, but because of what I know about you. I know your faith. I know your heart. I know how many times you've wiped your tears and kept going anyway. I've seen the strength you showed when nobody else noticed. And now I will reward you openly for what you endured privately. You've been misunderstood, you've been misjudged, but I know the truth. I know the battles you've fought and the weight you've carried. You don't need to explain yourself to people who don't see the whole picture. I see it. I see all of it. And I'm not angry with you. I'm proud of you. You've held on when it would have been easier to give up, and that's why I'm about to show you just how real I am. Just how present I've always been. Comment, Amen, if your heart is still open to me. There's a shift taking place in the spirit, and you may not be able to name it yet, but you can feel it. You've been sensing a change without being able to put it into words. That's because I'm moving. I'm stirring the waters. I'm awakening what's been asleep. You've been in a waiting season, but the waiting wasn't empty, it was sacred. I was preparing you, protecting you, getting your heart aligned with my plan, so that when the blessing arrives, it won't crush you, it will carry you. Don't fear the unfamiliar. I'm going to lead you down paths you didn't expect. But don't let that scare you. I'm not leading you into confusion, I'm leading you into purpose. Sometimes I have to remove your plan so you can receive mine. And mine is better, it's higher, it's complete. You may feel out of control, but I'm fully in control. I know where this road leads, and it leads to freedom. You've cried over closed doors, but those doors weren't part of my design. You've begged for things I didn't give you, not because I wanted to hurt you, but because I wanted to save you. There are things you asked me for that would have broken you if I had said yes. So I said no, not to deny you, but to direct you. I have something better. I've always had something better. And now I'm bringing it into view. Comment 1111 if you still believe something better is coming. I'm not just bringing a single moment of breakthrough. I'm bringing a new rhythm, a new pace, a new perspective. Where you used to stress, you'll now see strategy. Where you used to worry, you'll now see wisdom. I'm opening your eyes to the way I work, so you can walk with me in peace. No more panic. No more striving. No more trying to control everything. You're going to learn how to rest in me and still see victory. Your hands won't have to force what your heart has already been promised. The doors I open, no man can shut. The favor I release, no critic can cancel. The calling I've placed on your life is sealed by my spirit. You don't need to beg for it. You don't need to earn it. It's yours because I called you. And what I call, I provide for. What I start, I finish. And I've started something in you that is about to unfold in front of your eyes. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are people around you who won't understand what's happening. They'll question your peace. They'll wonder how you're still standing. But don't waste time explaining. Just let the fruit speak for itself. Let the miracle testify. Let your peace preach louder than your words. When I move, it will be undeniable. It won't need your defense. It will stand as proof of my hand on your life. You will no longer have to live under the weight of what was. I'm cutting the cords that tied you to yesterday. The past will not dictate your future. The shame you carried is being broken. The guilt that haunted you is being silenced. I'm setting you free not just on the outside, but on the inside. Your thoughts, your emotions, your identity, I'm healing it all. Because you are more than what happened to you. You are who I say you are, and I say you are whole. There's been a fight over your mind, and I see how hard it's been, but I'm giving you clarity. Where there's been fog, there will be light. Where there's been torment, there will be rest. I'm placing my hand on your mind and saying, peace, be still. The thoughts that kept you up at night will lose their power. The weight that made it hard to breathe is lifting now. You're going to feel lighter, not because everything's perfect, but because I'm with you in it. You've asked me, Lord, are you really still with me? Yes, I never left. Even when you couldn't feel me, even when your prayers felt empty, I was right there, holding you, covering you, fighting for you when you were too tired to fight for yourself. I've never loved you less because of your weakness. In fact, it's in your weakness that my strength shows up the most. So don't run from me. Run to me. I'm not disappointed in you. I'm not angry at you. I'm inviting you deeper, into healing, into rest, into joy. I don't want your performance, I want your heart. And when I have your heart, I'll take care of everything else. I'll lead, I'll guide, I'll provide, I'll protect, because that's what a good father does. And I am your father. I know this hasn't been easy. I know the process has been painful. But I promise you, it's not wasted. I'm using every part of it. The delays, the silence, the stretching, the heartbreak. It's all working together to build something stronger in you. Something eternal. Something beautiful. You may not see it now, but one day you'll look back and understand. You'll see my fingerprints all over it. But today, I'm not asking you to understand. I'm asking you to trust. Just take the next step. Just keep your eyes on me. I'm not asking you to climb the whole mountain in one day. I'm just asking you to keep walking with me. I'll give you strength for each step, and as you move forward, the miracle will meet you on the way. You've been waiting, patiently, sometimes impatiently, but still, you waited. You watched others get answers while your prayers felt unanswered. You supported others while your own heart was breaking, and still, you didn't turn away. I've seen your quiet obedience, the kind that doesn't get applause but heaven sees it. The kind of obedience that chooses me even when the blessing hasn't arrived yet. And that kind of faith is powerful. That kind of heart is ready. That's why I'm coming now, with something no one will be able to explain.